I do not like TV.
There we go. Can you see the audience now?
Yeah. Well, all I see is me. Wait a minute.
All you have to do is click on the camera.
Do I see the audience? No.
Mom,
Well, there
What?
what's in TV? What is this? Yeah.
Laura has a grandson.
So I see your picture, but I don't, your face.
Okay.
But if you smile,
That's fine. Just wait one more moment. He's going to make an adjustment. Yeah, anyway, Troy's going to adjust it so that you can see everybody in the audience. So just take a second. We turn the lights down. You'll be able to see it.
well, I don't need to see them. They.
There you go. Okay, that's it. Can you see me now?
Wait. Yes. Well, I sort of see.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, good. Now he's going to turn it around so you can see the audience. You got a big audience.
Oh, hello, everybody.
Can you see them?
Hello.
Well, now, does anybody have any questions for Laura Parker? And you can just speak up, come to the microphone, and she'll see what she can answer. Tell us a little bit about what it was like to go to the set of the new movie.
Oh, it was wonderful. It was wonderful. Our heads were spinning. I mean, we were really treated like movie stars, and we had to sign a paper that said that we would not tell a single solitary thing that we saw or did. So it was a privacy paper. So then we all signed it, and we were not allowed to take pictures. So I don't know how much I can tell you, but I can tell you that they built the entire harbor at Collinsport with ships, fishing boats and ships, and they built a huge foyer for the inside of Collinwood. And we were taken to the set the first day and shown all of the beautiful paintings of the various sets in the production office, and we were fitted in costumes, and the costumers just won 5 Academy Awards. It was dizzying, it really was. And then we were taken onto the set to meet everyone. Johnny Depp was there, and Tim Burton was there, and they were so gracious and so kind to Jonathan. I mean, they said, we would not be here if it weren't for you. And he was his usual gruff self, but we were just so proud of him. I mean, it was, and we were so thrilled to be there. I mean, David was giddy too. And then the next day we came on the set, and Alex Cooper was there, and we hung around backstage, and they had a little monitor set up for us so we could watch the filming, and which was going on about 20 feet away, but we were behind the sets. And so we watched Helena Bonham Carter do a scene, and Michelle Pfeiffer do a scene, and Ava Green came and talked to us, and she was marvelous. She had blonde hair. She doesn't normally have blonde hair, but for Angelique, she has blonde hair, and she had her hair all done up in a beautiful golden net, and she was so sweet. And she said, it's a very wonderful role. It has many levels, which I thought was, I said, yes, I know. And, oh, what else? I mean, ask me something specific. I mean,
you're currently writing a book right now, aren't you? And it's related to Dark Shadows, aren't you?
Well, this is my third. I'm writing my third novel. I'm almost finished. Yeah.
Well, why don't you tell me a little bit about it?
Well, it's about Quentin, and it's about Quentin and the curse of the werewolf curse. We had 2 werewolves on the show, but he was one of them, and it's about Barnabas is a vampire again, and the problems that he's going through, and it's also about David, who is 15 at the time that I pick up the story after Dark Shadows went off the air. And he is very much in love with a young girl who is a witch. So her name is Jacqueline, and so a lot of the story revolves around the fact that they find an old car, and it takes them back to the 20s. And when they're in the 20s, they meet Elizabeth, who's a flapper Liz, and she's 19 years old, and it's the Roaring 20s, and it's kind of fun.
When do you think the book's going to come out, anyway?
Well, first I have to finish it, and then it'll be about a year after that. So it could be a year, but my first two books are being re-released. I'm really lucky, with new covers, and they will come out the same time as the film, as the movie, so around May, the early part of May.
You'll be able to buy them on Amazon.
This one, which is, can you see that? That's the Salem Branch, and then Angelique's Descent. They have new covers. And Tor wrote to me last week and said, what would you think about printing the books in red rather than black? What does the audience think of that?
Yes.
Red printing?
Woo!
Yeah.
All right.
Yes? No?
Yes.
How many people want it in red
A little
instead
bit
of black?
hard to